Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, it's the world of Wayne. Exciting times, we've had the next 4 issues delivered of Hero Collector and Eagle Moss's Build Your Own Ecto-1. Now basically we get one magazine for 4 lots of parts. So you'll probably see this magazine in the next 3 videos, but I'm only going to be doing stage 3 on this one. In stage 3 we're going to be working on a little bit more of the headlight section, just the bits that go underneath the headlight. Let me just show you what we get in the pack. See, they're all here, so we're going to be mounting the number plate, which means that we need the number plate that we had in the previous issues. And then we're just going to put these reflectors on and the rest of the surrounds for those and the lenses. And then these are going to go, we're going to need this as well, just into these holes here underneath the main headlights. So let's just show you the magazine, just to show you what we are doing. Once again, it details all the parts we got there. It looks like we've got 3 different kinds of screws in this one. And then as you can see, we're going to be mounting the registration plate there, putting the reflectors into these surrounds here, doing the same on the other side, then attaching this to the bottom of the grille there with the headlights. So this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. Now talking about screws, check this out for a pillbox. I've put all the screws in here and I managed to take the stickers off the side so you can actually label what screws are actually in each part. This file was available from Svi. Svi you probably see on the chat when we do the live streams, but I'm going to link his channel to the end of the stream. If you go and have a look at his Ghostbusters Ecto-1 build stage 1, he's got a link to this STL file. So if you have got a 3D printer and you want to print this yourself, just head on over to Svi's channel. But I'm really excited for this because I was just about to head out the door and I said I'm away this weekend like I mentioned on my Ferrari video yesterday, but I thought, you know what, before I leave I've got to get cracking on something, haven't I? So we have a video today which is Saturday. Let's go and build the Ecto-1. There we go, I've managed to open that. That was probably the hardest thing to do in this build so far, is to get it open, because the first thing we're going to need is just this surround here, which is going to have the number plate put into it. Now for that we're going to need BM screws looking just like this, so I'll get these open. Now we are aware that the number plate, as you can see, it's got a, let's put it in the right way, it's got a line going just down this side, the line down the bottom. It seems to be missing a line here, but I'm sure someone like Mike Lane or something is going to fix that, but that's going to fit in there and it's going to be attached with the BM screws just from the other side here. Let's turn it over, 2 screw holes there, we'll get one of them in nice and tight, and the second one, and that's it, that's the second one in, nice and tight. That's going nowhere, and that's the first part complete. Now we're going to take the left fog light casing looking like this. This is plastic and it's been painted chrome. We're going to be putting some reflectors in here. So we get the first lot of reflectors looking just like that. They are linked together and they're just going to go into these slots here, and they're going to hold themselves in place because they've got some tabs. So I'll get this in and show you what that looks like. So when they're in, as you can see, they actually hold themselves in because the tabs on either side here and the bridge in the middle there. So now we need to hold them in place. You've got these reflectors. Now they are labelled L1, L2, R1 and R2, and as you can see here at the back, you can see where that label is just on there. So what we do is we'll get this one in first, put it on top. This could be a little bit fiddly, but I'm going to drop it in where it goes. That's gone in perfect there, and we need to screw these in. Now these are screwed in with our old favourite from Eagle Moss and Hero Collector, which is the AP screws. Now I've just gone and opened every single one of them, but I have loaded my screwdriver up and we'll get the first one of these in now. I've only put in this in softly, just to get one in one side. I'll do the other side and then we'll tighten them up. And that's going in absolutely fine. I'm going to make it nice and tight now. And then by tightening this first one up, which is going to be the fiddliest one to put in, it's going to keep that reflector in place. So it's not going to go anywhere. So the second one now is not going to be half bad to put in. But as you can see, that looks really good, doesn't it? So we'll put the next reflector in now, which is L2. And exactly the same way, we just put them over the screw holes there. Just like that. And then they're going to be secured in with the AP screws again. So once again, we're just going to put the L2 one in now, just into the other side here. This one should be a lot easier to get in than the last one. Just like that. Once again, load up an AP screw, and we've got 2 screws to put in there. Can be a bit fiddly, that's why I'm only putting them in a little bit of the way. Do the other side, then tighten them up. If you put them in too far to start off with, it's going to warp the detail and you're going to have problems getting it in the other side. But as you can see, that's going okay. That's the first one in, and I'll retighten the second one. And then we've got the left fog lights there, complete. Let's do the same to the right one. Exactly the same thing. The right one's just going to have the lenses here just going down. Making sure you just line them up, push them into place. So that look like that. And then we'll take the R one. Now the first one goes closest to the corner there. So we'll put that one in first. Now, I wonder how many AP screws by the end of this build we're going to have left. If the DeLorean's anything to go by, hundreds. I haven't even seen if there's actually any spares in this yet. I'll let you know that in a second. There we go, that's one in. Get the second one tightened up. And then that's the first lens in on the right side there. Nice and tight. Let's do the last one. That's one in, but again, not tightened up. And here's the second one. And there's the second one going in. I'll just show you before I tighten them up. As you can see, you've got the screw holes either side. Got one more to tighten up here. And that is both of the fog light sections completed. Now once again, we bring over the number plate section because these are going to be going either side of this. So what we do first is we're going to grab the left hand side one, which is this one here, and that's just going to go over this hole that we've got here, and this is going to be secured in with a DP screw. So we haven't opened these yet. Let's open the DP ones up. So that's all lined up. Get a DP screw in there just like that, and we'll tighten this up. And there you go, that's the first one in. Do the same on the other side here. When I put this in, I'm offering it from the front, sliding it up, and then holding it, as you can see there, with my finger. Just like that. I've been told I say just like that a lot. But I do. There we go, that's that section completed now. And then all we're going to do is we're going to attach this to the section that we've already done here. This is going to go on the bottom, and as you can see, we've got 3 lug holes. 1, 2, 3. They're just going to line up with the 3 lug holes we've got here. 1, 2, 3. Just like this. I'm going to turn it upside down to line them up, and then these are going to be held in with the DP screws. So I think we'll put the middle one in first. Just like that. Make that nice and tight. Excellent. Then we'll work on the one just onto the left hand side here. Got this the other way around, so the left hand side is now my right hand side. Nice and tight. Excellent. And then one more screw just in here. It does look like we've got 1 spare screw for each one, but the AP screws, they've gave us 2 spare. How many are we going to be left with that? Nice and tight again. And there we go. And that, if I show you on the side camera there, is that all completed. That looks really good, doesn't it? And that's stage 3 done. And stage 4 will be coming in the next couple of days, but I really do hope you like that. That was really quite easy to put together. Pretty impressed with that. So there you go. Now in stage 4, we're going to be doing the left front wheel and tyre. So that's going to be a nice quick one for you to do. But I'm glad I got this video out for you before the weekend. I'm not going to be back till Monday. I am still going to be doing the victory video on Monday. So I really do hope you like that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.